Hey YouTube, Coppersan here, thank you for tuning in again. Today's video is a sponsored video. The publishers of Elsword asked me to put a video together for them. So in today's video we will check if Elsword is still worth playing in 2018. Let's get started. So I've played Elsword for a little bit before, even made some videos about it on the channel. I haven't played in a while though, so let's check what is different. First thing that I noticed right off the bat is that there now is a third job advancement, and while playing, Halloween events were active as well. If you want to join me on my adventure, there is a link in the video description. But let's start with the basics. Elsword is a dungeon crawler MMORPG with a large PvP part as well. You can form parties and clear dungeons, or just go to a random map and defeat the monsters there, and there are people there as well. Dungeons can be cleared solo or in parties, just depending on what you prefer. Of course, there's a big quest line to follow. The story pushes you in the direction you need to go to advance in the game, which is nice and makes it quite meaningful. Clearing dungeons and quest lines also rewards titles which can be equipped to enhance your stats and give certain buffs. Fun fact, by the way, this game has its own anime and it's actually quite decent, unlike some other game-based anime. You can pick a total of 12 classes, which each have 3 drop advancements, and one of them even has 4. They all have various playstyles and use various weapons, from guns to knives to flying dice. What I think is pretty interesting when looking at the skills characters have is that you can decide how you level them up. You can choose various options, for example to either decrease the cooldown or decrease the damage a little bit but increase the amount of hits. And there is something called force skills which can be used to either enhance certain skills, give a passive buff or an active buff, and those force skills unlock after reaching the third job advancement, which was released earlier this year. So also there's a 2D game which allows for easy combat movement, and the combat does feel quite great. This game looks pretty good for an 11-year-old game. My favorite character so far is Eve. She was also the one that I played when I tried out Elsword for the first time some time ago. The job advancement I chose focuses on lasers and electron beams, allowing me to fight from a distance and deal devastating damage. She's not that tanky, but she does do a lot of damage though, which is really nice. PvP is a big thing in this game as well, but since I'm a noob, I do not fancy my chances at PvP at the moment. So I was looking through the game, seeing what was up, and I saw that you can also display your achievements, and there are some interesting achievements in there. For example, there is an achievement called It's Time I Moved On, which you can get if you marry a total of 5 times. Or the Please Reply achievement for sending 30 emails. So the devs have a quite dark sense of humor, which I really like. You can customize a lot of things, from costumes to the way you walk and what color appears on using a skill. Like most games, there is a difficulty curve. So when you start the game, the dungeons are quite short and easy, but the longer you play, the longer the dungeons become, and of course the harder they become. The bosses in these dungeons actually are quite difficult. Like I mentioned earlier, you can do dungeons either solo or in a party, and usually there are plenty of people to party with. There are several systems to get people closer together, like a mentor-pupil system, and the game even had a tab called Single, urging you to find your soulmate. I was doing a boss dungeon and damn, some of these boss fights are really tough. Even with my decked out character I was still having some trouble. But that could also be because it's just my first time encountering the boss and just me being a noob in general. So right now the max level in the game is level 99. I've been checking out some leveling videos and it seems that the endgame content can be reached quite quickly. Leveling from 90 to 99 can still take some time though. But reaching the max level is quite easy nowadays. Like I've seen people reaching level 90 in an hour even, like what the hell. I also checked out the Halloween event, and just by completing some daily missions I can get some spooky rewards. There are also pets, there are professions that you can use, like your pet even has skills and you can do special animations if the pet actually listens to you. Overall, I'm enjoying Elsword and I do recommend you check it out if you're bored of the current game that you're playing. There's a link in the video description that you can use to go to the game's website. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sponsored videos always help the channel out by a great deal, and your support is always appreciated. Thanks for watching and see you next time.